Good morning, everyone. Okay, so today we're going to look at adding our first post. Now, this is what the website looks like at the moment, pretty bland and boring. You can tell that you're logged into WordPress because it's got this extra menu up here. Now, if you're still in your dashboard, you can easily add a post or a page from your dashboard. That's not a problem. So adding posts, you can come in here and add new post. If you're adding a page, go add new page. So at the moment, we're going to add a new post. So the other option is to click up here with the little plus new. You can either add a post or media or a page or a new user or whatever you like. So at the moment we're going to do a post. So we're going to click on add new post. So our first post is going to be about setting up. We're going to look at actually adding a YouTube video to your website. So I'm going to start by adding in some basic details in here. First thing you need to do is add a title. So our title is going to be, for this tutorial, is setting up WordPress. Through cPanel. So there's your heading, and it automatically gives you the option to add in a new paragraph. So you can put in a picture, or you can add another heading, or add in an image. At the moment we're just going to type in some text, and I'll come back in a minute. I'll just pause this while I'm typing. Okay, so I've typed in a little bit there. So I'm going to actually add in a link here for the GJ Web Services cPanel. So you add a link by clicking on this little button here, and then you type in your website address and hit apply. And now when people come to the website, they can click on that and it'll take it straight to their cPanel for the GJ Web Services. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in another block. So we can either add a block by clicking up here, or usually there's a little plus sign in between the two of them. So you can add it there, or you can add it there, or sometimes there also comes up a little thing up the bottom here. So I'm just going to add that, and I'm wanting to add a embedded element. So I'm wanting to embed a YouTube video. So I'm just going to pause this and go get the... I won't pause it, I'll just go over and grab the link. Now other times you can get it from the actual video, and I'll show you that in the next post that I add up. So you just click post there and embed, and it should by rights embed the video. So there you go. So, and you can write a little caption underneath it if you want to. I'm not going to worry about it too much because I've already given it an introduction as to what's there. So then you've got some advanced settings here if you want to look at them. I'm not going to worry about those. Documents, one thing that is important with when you're putting a post up is you need to make sure your categories, it actually has a category, so we want to select news. And I'm going to set up a new category, which is tutorials. So I'm going to add new. And I'm going to add another one, which is WordPress, because this is a WordPress tutorial. And it's got an element of YouTube as well. Now I'm going to actually change that. YouTube. And we want that to actually be a subcategory of tutorials. So then hit add, and now you can see that it's actually a subcategory. I'm going to go into the category section and edit that too. So then you can add in tags. So tags are really important so that people can actually find your website on Google search engines. So make it so that the tags are understandable. So maybe WordPress, simple. Put a comma in between to add another one. How to, lesson. Yeah, there's bound to be a good way you can actually find these sort of things. You can add a featured image. I haven't actually got any featured images for this at the moment, so we'll do that. Look at that in a different video. So then we come down. I can't actually come down too much further, so I'll actually move this. Oh, it's doing it to me again. So I'll resize that and see if I can make it so that you can see the bottom of this. Not easily. Okay, so now it gives you options. So you've got your featured image option, so you can set that to set a featured image. If you're wanting to write an excerpt, this is useful for what comes up on search engines. So I will actually just copy and paste that first paragraph. Generally, that you don't necessarily do that. So you give a bit of an overview of the whole post. There's not a lot in this post, so it doesn't need much. And then discussions. So this is if you don't want to allow comments on your site, you can just click no allowing comments, and pingbacks and trackbacks as well as another option. So I'll just maximize that again. And then once you've set all that up, you come in and you hit publish. And you can change it whether or not it's going to be visible to the public, to private audience, so only admin and editors, or if it's password protected is your another option. And you can tell it when you want it to publish, which can be really important if you've only got like 1 day a week to actually do all your posts, but you want to make it so that they actually post every day, because it's a good idea to have it so that you've got things going up there regularly. So you could make it so that today's goes up then, and then the next one you're going to do doesn't come up until the 22nd, and then so on and so forth. So you can change the actual date that you want it to actually publish. So I'm just going to publish this right away. So hit publish, it goes publishing. So now you've got a link there. So if you want to put that somewhere, or maybe on your YouTube video or something, to link people back to your website and encourage them to look for other tutorials or other posts or whatever, and then you can click on the view post. So you can always come back in here and edit posts as well. So now this is what your post looks like. You can go into YouTube and change that thumbnail, which I probably will do at some point. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There they are. So let's see if we can change the thumbnail to something a little bit more interesting. That one looks nice. Save changes. Okay. Save changes. I'll stick that as save changes too. I'll add that to. Oh, you didn't need to see me doing all that. I will. It's all good. Always make sure once you actually make any changes that you come in and you hit save changes. I'm going to publish all of those. Okay, anyway, so that is adding a post to your website. I'll quickly go over that again with the next video, that I've got uploaded on YouTube. So you come in again, you go new, post. And put that back in there, make it easier for me to find stuff. So the next one is, so it's initial setup of website. Generally, it's a good idea to actually have different information on your website than you do on your YouTube video, but in the interest of time, I'm just going to copy and paste what I've got at the moment. So I hit Control-A to copy everything in that section, Control-C to copy it, come over here and paste. Okay, now we want to add a new block, and the YouTube is one of our most used things at the moment, and there's my link. So the other thing you can do is, if you've got, I'll open that new tab so you can actually see what it looks like in YouTube. Okay, so you've now got, so this is the video showing in YouTube itself, and you can click on that to actually get your website, or click on share, and this is actually probably the better option. You can just copy that information, which is the same thing that you had before anyway. Come back over here, paste that into there and embed it. So then you come back in here, your documents section, you want your categories, news, tutorials, YouTube, WordPress. I haven't fixed that up yet, obviously. Actually, I might see if I can do that before I sign this off. I'm not going to worry about tags on this one, and everything else I'll leave the same. So we hit publish, publish. Remembering now the website's not actually publicly visible yet, because it's still in the coming soon section. So, although I can actually sort that out, but we'll go over to categories and see if I can fix that up and make that WordPress category. So we want to edit that, and we want to make it so that the tutorial is its parent category, and then click update. So now we can visit the site and have a look at it and see what it looks like. So you've got the initial website changes and then set up through WordPress. And it's got the recent posts here on the side. So yeah, so that's the basics of adding your first post. Now I'm going to actually activate the website now, so you can go and have a look at it if you want to. Oh, for some reason it's not letting me do that. So the other way you can activate it is to go back to your dashboard, and it's got your site is currently displaying coming soon page. Click here when you're ready to launch. And now the website is launched. We'll go through some other settings down the track and other things you can do on it, but for now, that's adding your first post and adding a YouTube video to your posts. Have a great day. Bless you.